Ayuen for in a MOOC community the Junub Abuna Diing in a MOOC county the tree One Aggrey Ayuen Majok county the game. My colleagues said the Garang and Aggrey Ayuen Majok. Panchola group, sorry, Yanamuk County Board. Yola command for Akoubeny, Doctorate, the way. We need it. What am I talking? And if you me about calling you when you make calling, by jam, các thành bản will chi cái quên cái luôn cái đĩa à bây giờ hết anh chú bé là gì có chỉ dám cái đĩa tiếng ai quên bây giờ hết cụ cái bia trên bàn là truyền trên bàn là truyền thì chỉ có cái giảm có cái giảm nó nghe nó có cười cái luôn bài nó là nó này là cái bên đấy chụp quay đô nó lên là mày cái bia đó vừa lùn tỉnh có tiền do cái lá cái bia u vừa là u là đô vừa giá lá nạc đấy đấy chăng và riêng cái chơi đỏ bên có vậy cả là cái đỏ bên cái đỏ là co lùi Akoubeny cultural development trong anh lên. Good development actually ben to kuyin cái korba lôi. Ấy cha cá hút qua nó phá nó giang. Korba hundu ba lôi. In me panom du. How ya panom de kwar. Alwal ka bin luang du lôi tin. Ấy cái nào bekan ka. Anh nào ran bin luang gì kịch. Nuôi lôi đấy cái. Nó là bé gì cái loài đấy thì quay cái nó quay à bị duy mà làm cái con như cả panda để Junub anh ngay căng nếu qua chụp phim của bùa nhi cái bùa exploited wood nó will không phải cái anh với là còn mình cái này là chỉ rồi nhảy qua là biệt qua như chiếng quay còn mình giang này chứ vậy nếu qua như bùa exploited wood qua đâu phải vậy panda anh cái cho the wetlands yan tốt nhé à thế cái chia đi lò bệt Ababia, Mediterranean Sea. Achi no chi ra ka fil alam. De pinnom chen pan to ka ka se. Ulu piwi ta na bo ta ra to, nyanga to, rawa to. Ko na te sin, onong mi ko ta sin. Ai len nong to petrol sin. Na lo ku tina pai, bu ya mai ta dan on. Ko wa che ra ja chu ka yo ngen ka mana na lor boro mana kare bai chuera wala juba e bai na Uganda Anyieth rai ka wari ta so ki John development accord yui ena kaya ni important ba jame cool yung mana the Dr. John Gill yung ena ko ga chu aka ba yuera wa pure kan ba pinga piet cái kia cái tiếng người internet akar ba yuir ba pinga piet ba lewe ya inu gan pa gona gan juk wona runto bas runto ka chu jal tol wa pa ni to diak gan pa ni to diak pa doro wa en kan jal chan jal na runto meno pa nya ago ta ken go to la ngot jal na runto ba tie Anong syarikat called Petrol Board. Jereka toka ito Ascom. Ascom nerune te doro o nerune alifen wo seta. Ito na le kachi yo to na le yana kaya governor. Ito na le kachi yo kulwelan korba miuke alif 1,000 students have kaya pure from Jonglei State. Ukabu gol kuke miuke abia pure ni Yamato Baraman Sudan. Felon, yana company. A company in the Panichol, Moldova, one of the former Soviet republics. I could take independent than you are, I could take independent than you, but the Soviet Union, Kenya. Go to Anwell Kalam Quay, still heritage. Jalbula Google, you get your one. Go me, go to one, get your one. Came here, I can be law to one of the universities in Moldova, University called Free International University of Moldova. Can be loyalty and yet go dear Benabi war called visa. I cheer, visa a Kenny yoke. Number Sudan at the King Kayapan when your car I moved. Watch it, and where your car and where your being, no terrorists. So, I can visa, I can be you. Go on, go back, do it here. You know, Thon did a good job, by the way. Idea, Fakra Jamila Jitan. And I think I will go into history. Long and Kogar history. Chilokular time, Nacha Koinwan, Yamichi were brain one leper in the board. You know, wait. So Tony invited President Salva Kiir Mayadi. Kiir laid the foundation stone of that branch, Free International University of Science, University of Moldova, Institute of Dr. John Garang, or Dr. John Garang Institute of Science and Technology. Board. He laid the foundation stone in Pero 2007. Now, a Canadian Katia, Puma lawyer, Puma, and then hurriedly, there were buildings here, prefab, non around lawyer, prefab, be a game, be Milka named him, one, walk Puma the John, Kalas, Kayong, King Milk, or Long gets at the temple one, so came Milka, Martin, Kokabi walk away white driving. 40 Moldova, Ascom, Arbau Sitin, Juaraka Pijimano Kadeka Bichol Colder. So, we had an intake of 104. Gabalbeni and Leo, Ke Sar, Philippon and Yagua Bawar, Scobo governor. Now, Jola Leo, Maroon, Akoubeny Dual, and the vice chancellor, Anyieth, they invited. They invited. Mayom Kwerat, they invited Kujola and he invited. I got it, he invited Baken and Leka. So 4 of us, go academician. Now Jolku Ben, Jolku program, Jolku team. I can be okay, right. How much you could be a that sustainability to be here. Manachabuel Kultukula, I can exit strategy. Chabuel in that meeting. I don't talk at all, and maybe keeping. I can well not only change of government even in Moldova. Ubara and Jurica will forget it. We don't want to be involved in Africa. What is the role of the government? Mar, the same Mar, in the Doctor Governor, Anyieth Ayuen Majok, Bolwell, Kana, Kini Bang, editing, memorandum of understanding, and then see, Bolo would Yama. So we made a recommendation. You Yama Kana, Ekyokuchol, tertiary education, which means is above second school. anything above second school, be it institute or university, is under the Ministry of Higher Education. We are approved by the President of the country or the Presidency. Nothing short, nothing more. They've got to be degree. When we look at it, we are consulting with others, and we're advised that don't mention in Yen Eliotho. Otherwise, I'll be immediately because it's illegal. So, we make a recommendation to Governor Paul. He should request President Kiir to request President Bashir, as the President of the country, to issue a presidential order for establishment. Because it has to start with an order to establish, and then appoint the Vice Chancellor. The Vice Chancellor will then make recommendations for structures and statutes, Gawanin, Kanun. Because universities are under public sector regulation. We work on Act. So on the 23rd of July, 2008, Presidential Order number 3, President Salva Kiir issued, establishing Dr. John Garang Institute of Science and Technology as an institution of higher learning in the country. The same date, I was appointed to lead this unit. Now, when these appointments were made, this branch, and on a director, director sign a memorandum of understanding. That director, Joel Shira, was changed to be a new director. Now the round started. And they wrote a letter to President Kiir. Please explain. Your president is being asked by a foreign body. Please explain, a foreign person. Explain why you decreed the establishment of Dr. John Garang Institute of Science and Technology without including the Free International University of Moldova. 2, please explain what is the work of Professor Aggrey. Number 3, please note, we don't employ people, meaning, they think that where will the money come from? Unless we explain where we are pulling out. The institute was a preserve of Moldova in a single Sudanese academic. And they were working with maybe 2 people. That is, governor or deputy governor and minister of education. Because I'm coming across any meeting, although they say on an interim council, universities are governed by university council. Here, one person. The vice chancellor makes regulations, makes appointments, makes statutes and orders, but they have to be approved by the council. Now, when I came to board, and what do I do? Because I had just been appointed, I want to see what is there. I can tell you, the new director did not even have the courtesy to say, please, have a seat. have a seat in his office. It was something different altogether. So, and I was told by Mark, well, this is the letter from the rector of the University of Free International University of Moldova, asking those questions. Mark, no. This is not how things are done. I know how diplomacy is practiced because I was in the UN, and that's where you have the real lot of diplomacy. This man is my opposite, my equal. He's the vice chancellor and myself. And there's no way by which we can just allow such a stupid letter to go to our president. We will deal with it here. So, I can be that appointment or the establishment order the institute established is to make it legal, because we were operating illegally according to rules of higher education in the Sudan. We are still one country, but two systems. That is something we have to note. One country, but two systems. Islamic system in the north and secular system in the south. And education, by the way, Minister of Higher Education, Ekada. You see, the first minister was Peter Anyieth, the second was George Moran, the third for now is Peter Duok, who was my colleague from University of Juba. So it is ours, okay? It's SPLM, one of the ministers of the SPLM. So Ekada. So we should do it properly. And we said appointment of Dr. Aggrey is to head this institution. He has to make sure that the mandate, the mandate of organization, the unit, which is to train people, that mandate has to be implemented under his guidance. Secondly, we will pay him. We're not going to ask you to pay. We are you. Thirdly, memorandum of understanding with letter of agreement, already. These will be respected. And Dr. Aggrey is already making sure that KKK are part and parcel of his mandate. So in the act being prepared now, they will be put in. And in actual fact, in the act now, before Makwene, Assembly, there is that clause. And this is why we are here, we are now looking for universities to collaborate with us. We can collaborate with any university, and nobody will ask us about it unless there is something which is threatening the security and sovereignty of the country. But otherwise, normally, I and my team, I can collaborate with any university anywhere in this world by that act. So, please come back and continue. We convinced them, so they came. They had just completed the access program, 6 months. So Akoubeny, University. Now, while they were doing that, because let me tell you, I don't walk to or is most of the time. There are people talking behind. Because there are people who feel threatened that Ayuen can have God. There are here people here who got scared, I believe. And I think they are right. Yeah, they are right. So I can no, go to Ministry of Education in Khartoum. We have license. We will be practicing private. And note, they are asking $12,000 a year per student. Yemen has $12,000 per year. So they went to Khartoum. They went and got a Duok. Well, please give us the license. A Duok sent them to the department concerning with the institution of higher learning, particularly on private basis. Here are the conditions. You meet them. It's not. Because the condition is that there must be a land or buildings that have been built and now approved by education. There must be the capital. There must be academic program, including the curriculum. You must have the list of lecturers with credentials. And by the way, some of these guys, for those of you who are reading internet, there was a time here in Dwara writing because they could not understand one person with English language. You see, they had a former Soviet Union republics, Tomika, Russia. They are very poor in English language. They could not meet Gokren in the port, in Junub, they were wading in easy water. Chanachin academics, see, and we still seem to think that they are the white man in a Kajikan. So they came back. Diing Juba, Nigel Ben Juba, and local to the office of the Undersecretary. He was Director General of the Higher Educational Team, I think. What him really thank God, Dr. Aggrey Ayuen Majok. No court to any book, no objection that can be Medal and Leo Institute, well, which institute, Dr. John Garang. What well attempt, now prepared to go into coalition with Salva Kiir Mayardit, I have no problem. But this institute is no longer belonging to these people. This has already been decreed, and I'm in charge of it. That's it. Unfortunately, I am in charge of it. It's my responsibility. So, no objection, the non-license, okay, but not under this name. They went ahead like Ministry of Legal Affairs and Constitutional Development. They were told the same, of course, sometimes they're very blunt. You have no business on this institute. It's a government institution. So they ran to board. Now let me use board, and then they wrote to Paul Manyang. Please give us license.
Please.
And I have all of them. Give us license.
Okay.
And that is the only way you want to give us license to practice as a private institution. Paul replied it that one, it is true there was an agreement for you to work here, but on collaborative and partnership. So there is no way by which we can give you Dr. John Garang Institute of Science and Technology, which is now a government institution. You have got two options. One, go to the Ministry of Education in Juba and bring us a no objection certificate. Then we will show you another land where we work to do but not under this name. You get a different name, not Dr. John Garang Institute of Science and Technology. Or you collaborate with the new administration. You collaborate with Dr. Aggrey on new terms. Please let it be signed by Governor Deputy Governor or John Antipes. John Antipes is the Minister of Education. So now, first of all, for those who are on the internet, in all these actually let us collaborate. I even said, look, my problem market this 104 came with that. Otherwise, I can university anywhere in this world. Lo Benedict degree, lawyer cool, Kuluya vice chancellor appointed Kulabili Tawale. No. It took University of Juba 5 years to institutions of infrastructure. The same thing with Aleni. Rumbek was decreed, I think, in 2005 or 2006. Ukachi anything now. I can't go on. So these actually are my problem. They are the ones that are giving me headache. So, and yet there is nothing permanent. I can get on. A prefab dollar board now. I think the chemi. What they say me, I will carry my junk in Johnny and Hadi, and a chemi, who be malaria, Kadam, who Lord Kuratuba. In fact, God and I, we are trying to make things work, things which have been badly managed, badly done. Good idea, but badly managed. So, now, they refused. You continue with that program while we are looking after other things. They refuse. One, because they know that we are paying $12,000. And two, by the way, the ASCOM, they did not find the oil. So they are even packing now. So they are only working construction. They didn't get the oil. Otherwise, universities do not have money. They don't give money to anybody. You see? So that is the story of the Institute of Dr. John Garang Institute of Science and Technology. The state towards it now is this. When I was appointed, we made our budget of about 147 million Sudanese pounds. After QA discussed with Joe Darwai, the Minister of Science and Technology, Education, Science and Technology. Because each ministry had a ceiling. That was my ceiling. Upper Nile had its own budget, Baragazal, Juba, and so forth. And I made my submission on the 24th of October. That budget was discussed 3 times. Halfway while it was being discussed, a dog came from Khartoum and he said, no, wake up the government of South Sudan, don't waste your time on higher education. Yenke and all the budgets, I'm going to table them there. A dog thought that he was more intelligent than the Arab. Budget of university one was just only to top their salaries and money to bring the university back to the south, and on some building. For mine, it was completely a new one altogether, and the same thing with the big. Joe Darwai said, no, Dr. John Garang University has to be here because they're creating the Southern Sudan. Beautiful idea. The same thing, Kir Mayadi, the president. And it was discussed, Makam the KDP. Now, you will not believe, and this is a true story. Because the budget I learned, the ministries, they make proposals. And then each minister will now take it to the council of ministers. The Jal can agreeing on the ceiling, okay, Minister of Education, with this university, with this school, with management, to the assembly, through the Ministry of Finance, we have compiled into one document. It was being discussed. We also lobby, God and myself and others, we lobby, such that while we were in board, we were talking to our guys. Girl, oh yes, very good. Everybody, members of the assembly are supporting the institute, the university and so forth. When the budget was approved, there was no trace of Dr. John Garang. Budget approved. 2009. The puzzle is here. They discussed Makam the Kir Mayaditi. They approved the belong back the town in Adi. Martio. Mayor Makam the Kir Mayaditi. Kalemar Makam Job Darwa, any Minister of Education. Come here, the finance. Come here, the assembly. It is very simple. When one matter, and yet pull it out. Can you call my young leg? Oh, Matamanya Lago. You get a boy, you man. Yalago, Madiwariana. Academia can a kin peer that they can go ahead. So they kill you. They're suspended. So, Katim, that is Kawanwell the TL, Wanwell Abona Day. What will get? Cave in the Nanki, your Jama, board clan, the Pure already unknown figures can make a town that are not over 40 PhD holders in board. It is true. And we will be more. Bantam will. John Water, Kokokayo can supervise the PhD. So water, we will supervise as long as we are still alive. So you will get PhDs. Oh Lord. So Tieleka, made by somewhere, and it is difficult. But K and one yak, but Kenya lawyer, I bet Bella back a supplemental budget. Now you are like an eto 10 or another kilometer people are young and a baby what you discuss on young told. Nobody has said anything. Did you get it now? Yes. Yen a Jana bank a supplemental budget. But I can do it discussed by the Council of Ministers again. Neither the Minister of Education wala our president, wala minister of finance, ke wazir on ka, ke nyuka. Akiran to gijamala, kuluelo kuna on to discuss kibiya yede kinen be allow into the budget of Southern Sudan. And that's where my frustration is. You see, and I'm story about it, just short like I will not be long. I believe here while quiet. But here in the mayor of Benyal, Ella who quite, Gora reaching in Kedia, a corner consulting Southern Sudanese. Now on Kijal Tour, Southern Sudanese, I am a lot of Akoubeny. Go local go on a child, the 9th June declaration, I can't want to get Jal go. Chin very old earlier, Kadian something that Garkada can be much like you know, go local go on in Kibia. 9th June declaration, Kulera Addis Ababa Ben. Gar, Gar. Could you all be below a council of ministers? Could you go to Canay? I shall look at a deal young Cananya. Hey, let me just happen in my council of ministers. Go in the mail, go loyal thing, go correlate, give more dear time. Kalera and Chini Alec and Capet. Chuck you okay, but I seen in there. Go eat on my no matter Chola Bagger. Bagger, I think, was near go Bagger, go Jack. Don't you? Boy, a year and the kitchen of the other can. Go local. I'm a little I didn't capture the Banana White and Banana. Go look where can you go? With your one clause, your housing. Well, any agreement breached can only be changed by 2/3, 3/4 of the members' assembly to be approved by 3/4 to be approved by 2/3 of the population of Southern Sudan in referendum. Article 36, Addis Ababa, tells him. Now, you can carry a return to the mayor label, the bank do not go to Banyacha, you go on. Will it be?
But my Jenny Choi, she get them in the
I join I get like a Jenica, after church and I Choi in the door. A Kenyan Calais from the Kulele name. Everyone in the Chena will go by the band board. Kulala Yin don't resign. Go la Miale will be that far. Your Loman at your God, your Lual, sorry. Nay and quick key in our town, and I resigning. Like in Anyieth, and the kitchen, the nay and quick key tell where Erika Jale Jawan. Yama Garang Ayuen, Erika Wan. The great child of a one at Janoran and called when Mira can call me the chair to me the water market, be here. They will do that, but I will fight hard. Man Buke, and they am Louis, and I'm sure my budget this year, budget I look by a year, I'll deal to the assembly. So, Kichirabuloy now in the supplemental budget, after QM making a lot of round, we even suggested, okay, discuss an idea, supplemental budget. Can you believe from 147 million, it was reduced to only 13 million. 8 million, in 5 million is services. For services, more than 5 million. I can buildings. And yet, Mirata in the tent, and yet aboard starting the buildings. The only permanent building I built in Jolka town Yalaman. Kaya 3 million in a walk in 2008. 3 million ka I walk out Kadia. I walk a bus bay, Banya Kajorka Tiakuman, 2 land cruisers. I walk a maze riopic. bene dupio ja bene dupio ja accommodated board kwa chi work mes riope ne Juba uke ko ke token na Moldova abijal so ayo ke riop uke kan o meya da achu ke bi doing yin e man meya ya no wo ke 2009 where the bank achin tari ba jol ku ti war one month ku ka on ke achu ku bi do actual like that achu work a farm loy banam cha ma farm di la wai chi wa ping liu lim na wa ke pale ke na tan ken ku pa bank pero uni chol kandak anyaka ben malwale cha na lor pier mana ku tinge ka tinge ke pier bo anyola yin le man pe pier ku tok de bu pol pe bu loy bu hot ka pol ku yi na le bana runti new budget ku wa be ya bu loy because we need that ya na ben mi ra pio we need that all the income generation all the low. We need that all the employment. They man ke tan kwon to ten ka alu man do mi ten. Kwa chu ka le ka wan wel ku ran ben bu ya lu abia ben na we ille iran technical. Ti man polina man yo pulwan ma ba. Ke ka bu ke ya be to although yan polina emenum lekin polina ki chakaran de mun ka le ba be chanu ye na ye ku yo la se le ja ka lu ke na ya non. Anyieth ka loy ken da chu loy ya tractor yana purudom ska ba pinga kolda elim ko ba chen tarin chu ta ken akela yina gon ger joglar pale bila pu wa ben klara lian bala pu is there kra kuma ko kira le beti wo ka chanu elia ma ba ke liem dia you will find a Prado Land Cruiser. Au be tier Eliam dia achin tarim cha kumata. So we ko jam yong ye school chele ko ye chele ka school. Now man bi wo duke abu tembo la leo. Babu leo ke wu cha kelwel ka. Wo che advertisement a chu loy du piu ke tier ku diak. Ko biology particularly general biology for fish, biology kujala environmental studies, and I'm good applicant to Yokedia. Chemistry and mathematics, physics, but Abu Latin the wall already. So, in a Kakalo Rock and a Institute, that is the story about it. I am sure Yan Kinpan level 20 depending on others. Clearly, we can work on knowledge actually in a Kaleo, in a Kachidil. Who were what a Tiwa will Panyelo. I'm sure government that. Which was 10 million on. Giant Chiroyan 7 million. The first round. The character that need 30 kilo be banning and came in. If they just really think that they can, I'm sure. Ke University Sudan le bo mioy na wo le bi wo ke one hostel bo ke yi chan mi bi anin to piat but I can wait now okay e ke chia wo e silsila the I call the begging spree we have gone out to look for resources because I think by Pandati, among other priorities. Priority for education, I think, is riding behind. So, Governor Paul Manyang ran the development, and I wish he came. If he comes, Akoubeny development, and I will tell you what he expects from you. Yen Manyang, I will myself watch Law America. But the story later of America was this. Kuala Kor invested the bank to Jonglei State. Come and invest in development. Kuala Akor a kind of publicity. What is Jonglei? Particularly with respect to resources. So, qualify education, because he knows without education you cannot develop. So, qual a chalo, but education ubezat Dr. Garang Institute of Science and Technology. Chibanyanga will actually to go and talk about the youth development, because we believe youth we engage. Now, only about basketball, field and track. Youth, we are reducing the number of our youth now wearing away in southern Sudan and in Bor on Kachipiat. So, law-led worker. While to America, that law was organized by lost boys, maybe among some of you who are fall into that category, and the Red Army. And then one of the companies, a construction company, is called Global. This company is headed by a Kenyan American. Queka is very successful. They already got guarantee from the World Bank. And all that Akoubeny even the survey, what they want to do for I hope to be affecting the idea survey but that's what is happening. So we went there. So what you have with business people, I talked with universities, and we are going to form a consortium of American universities to collaborate with us. These universities are Texas A&M, Louisiana, Iowa State, where Dr. John got his PhD, State University of New York at Wasaco, Connecticut University, there's another, the 6th university, and others will join. We are collaborating in 3 areas. One is training. Training in the sense that if we employ, like among you here, and I will come to that part shortly, then we can place such people to those universities to read for their masters or PhD. Training in the sense that if there are retired professors, then all will be meant to teach for 1 semester or 1 month or 2 months. We can also establish distant learning, such that from here, a professor can talk and deliver his or her lecture to the student there. So that is training. The other part is research. As I said, a lot of resources there, and we need research on those. We have livestock, we have got fish, we have got water, and also, by the way, issues of petroleum. There's no feasibility studies done for all these oil exploration. So no problem in places like Bentiu and Adier. Because what we see, we only see dollars. We don't see what will be the effect on the planet. Like now, jam about exploration oil. Pachiran chelwe to benefit new weight in a cake what will be the effect? When I be law, what will be the effect of winning mutant on the environment? And we have said it, in fact, God and others and myself, we had started campaigning in Khartoum. We were talking to them, you war watch against Mio, but we are saying, go to Mjal Wagame, you come. Where is the feasibility? Let's study. Buloy wood. And unfortunately, we were frustrated. In Bene, employment are low, because I don't like a Bohalian, so a Bohalian representative. That's it. This is why we have problem with oil. We don't know the production. In that committee, now they could have a lot of union. What level of education have they got? What level of experience do they have? That is our problem. So feasibility studies are important because even if I want to look back, if I can't look at I can't think it no bangai nang about the way. But look that I can. In here, I don't the ramping, the chill of a can't tackle. But low it can be the Kachibidi. The bangai aboard the way. Kakaber bear toy, This thing I live kind of oil is oil. To the extent that even call buy because of jam kind of communities. And now committee chiloi, and I went to Bujari, go la town Mumuko. I left when cock because I'm in here, now it will. You pay, I like a point, Yaka Kabula jam kind of quite. Anyway, so research is important so that we know how we can exploit those resources in a way to be upsetting our ecology. The last part is students' exchange. I know there would be American kids or Australian kids that would like to go over there. We require the band. I already discussed with some of them, and we are going to form that consortium. Now, having said that, the same thing actually on Monday we will sign a memorandum of understanding with the RMIT and maybe others. We had a good discussion with them. Now, really, how does this university relate to you? Because one thing about it, where do you find your niche now? What do you gain out of it? So what? The so what is this? For you individually, I'm sure all of you, 90% of you are very young. When on a future to work for. I know around here, maybe an family, and therefore I do well academically. If you can complete your degrees at home. So it is related to you in the sense that you personally can complete your degree. You personally, when on court among you on degrees, and I know when on degrees already. Because what I want you to do right away now is you make a roster. And then the copies, you get them certified by our embassy. I don't know whether there is an embassy
Indonesia.
In Indonesia.
Yep.
And then send them to me. Kabalo, actually, I'm being employed immediately. But we will keep a roster. Now, like you know, I need somebody in environmental health. Then I come a jalwa you in your work. So you can work. We need immediately now people on degrees or who have master's degree in the area of sciences, particularly chemistry, mathematics. Biology, already as I said, we got some, but there's no problem applying. Okay, there are those who might apply for biostatistics because we need information technology. So it relates to you. You can get a job there. And on a master's, right away now, in the area of chemistry, or law, or environment, then you will be employed immediately. You will then be employed as a lecturer. Now, next year, around we will look for degrees, first degree, but good degrees, with good P's. Those people are you know, important. Even then, among my family, some of the members of my family, particularly me, my friends are academic. There's no reason why you should not work academic. So when one month they pay for your go to KTM up here, go pure near $1 million then go Jabala Yaka one and Alu UN. Your green lawyer, you fell off now. Man, anti-bear, I'm not what I mean by a good degree. Employed teaching assistants. A teaching assistant in the university center and alone would be to work for further training. And you know the beauty is this. and I actually American guys, and I want you to get it very carefully, and don't take it lightly, because it is me who does the employment, huh? Of course, with consultations, eh? So don't think that I will not need anybody. No, it is me through Kidun God. That's it, you know. So take it seriously. Teaching assistant, when you run by on America, there's no need to call you to come to Sudan. We should understand. PhD the and then all Kabakor Nangin is this. You have to sign a bond. You know, I just took him. That's all. So please take that you have got a future at home. So one thing I can along the employment. Therefore, the better thing here. And in fact, I told them, I need you to build an SPLA hall. Get me one Sudanese pound from every soldier, because this is in the name of our hero. And two things will happen. One, I don't meet universities or certain schools. Okay, I want to come back. I will create a program for ex-combatants to go back and complete their degrees. This is not new. Who was first the ambassador of Sudan
to US.
Washington. He was our student. Let Dr. John himself, he had to be sent and he got his PhD. Because Akuma Dayanon, and so forth. Education is important. Education was number one, was very important. So most of us, young people, we had the opportunity of being trained, you know. So that will be for the ex-combatant. But more importantly, underneath Chikabar, you know, and they are trying Marken, Tamka Biga Pure. Quite meet ex-combatants. Can meet who also meet generals, SPLA generals, even lieutenant generals, even Kir Mayadi, they will have a special admission. So this is the university. They will have a special admission in terms of fees. So it relates to you. It is your university. If you have a relative that fall into that category, then it is your university. One thing well now is this. When I related all this, people were very happy. In fact, they were happy in what? History, lost boys, and lost boys are important. You know, these are the boys that came out of Ethiopia, who bombs are falling on them, and so forth. Where you can cook, America. I want to build a hall in your name. Lost boys and girls. And in fact, I'm going to do that. And they were very happy, so they all clapped. Then I said, but then, where will the money come from? So one fellow from the middle really, we will pay. Well, you got it. So I have asked them now, America, well, I need just a minimum of $1. You will not believe somebody just came with a basket with helping, and immediately there was $1,303. In another place there was 1,200. In another place there was 859. Like that. So we opened an account there. You organize yourselves in each state. Send it into that account. Now we will even invite one of you to come and see we want to make a use at it. And I made a joke. I tell you can myself. Walk in Pui, so don't worry about your money. Achira no pon ngada mo. Kujala daya. Rin ngak abrin kaya got. Because we'll put a signboard. All these universities to work in an rin ken. Kiye kerin gato. I call you will contribute it. Because we're by private people, by individuals like Akoubeny mind the sheep, the Chilean production of Ben taxes alone. So that is going to happen in America. Now for you, what I told, I can work out the second group now, in Australia here. For you, I'm thinking of a laboratory. And the reason why I'm not thinking of a laboratory, I think, school a very good in renewable energy, the aerospace. So I think what I will need from you is a lab, a laboratory, which has to be named as Jonglei, depending on, we don't want to put it to board, but there are two names, depending on your unit we are contributing. Either Jonglei Community of Australia Laboratory, or Board Community of Australia Laboratory. So your job is to build a laboratory for Dr. John Garang, and the money must come from you. They started yesterday in Adelaide, and I think they are getting organized. If you look at this, probably I think Machar has this, or I gave you a copy last time. You see, if you read the letter, what does a lab cost? Laboratories. You know, one laboratory would probably cost 1 million Sudanese, that is about 500,000, maybe 400,000 US dollars, maybe even less. Because good Yukukeg now took, I think about it, 250 something, right? The 4-bedroom and the what?
The 4-bedroom is over 400.
Over 400. So if you get about 400, say, we are talking. Yeah, and about here, this money, 1 million may be too much, but it depends on the type of lab. You see, 1 million Sudanese here translate to 500,000 US dollars. Okay, so we are looking at 500,000 to build that, and in actual fact, that 500,000 could even add in equipment, I want you to make this, I appeal to you to make this your project, because when you see here, we are making history. Could die can die and Ayuen Juba dan towards him. Na churut lung or be chorley. Ran took Kurmanya Buto one. When he had this, he had donated 1,000 Australian dollars. So you can see how serious they are. And I think they even collected some money yesterday. I call you how much it will be organized. Okay.
But
Abidjan, okay, appear. So, I can to make sure that you have it. Panchol, let me tell you more of this. You do a cake for the Kobakaga. Can Kakabakala Brisbane. So that is the message. Chankiel Walker. What is Paul Manyang expecting from you? Can we Kor Kay job actually? Erika Polti, very cute one God. Because there is that element of politics. And laying some of the fears, things to do with politics, things to do with elections, things to do with security. But visa direct and we got delayed because I had to go to America. So we are in Bay and actually natural law, the Dutch Benbe in Bola until today, Sam. I talked to Manyanga Wall yesterday actually. So I will be jam in Cairo, but the names have not yet gone. In Cairo, Australian office. So yeah, I think, and they are saying that it may take a couple of days.
I will do it tonight.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, that's right. So now you definitely what you be what they do here one accord. Even this 13 million I'm talking about, by the way, I can release. Can release thing is 2,000,000.88. Or 0.2 million, 0.84. The rest I can release. We made a request. That is the only country in the budget low to Jalba Yaga. Baby. Lakin one, now the budget approved, then you get your money. The auditors are they. So what we do here, I can they are asking other ridiculous questions. So what we do here. So Paul is suspecting this. First of all, you are kaya in Mashakal Pond. Kapimu. I can watch you all America. And now local. Kakaluela, Kadilaka walk, Takam Yida, Kakayoku Jalo, who wake up at your walk. You were Yalba Jam, Nacharan, Cholki, Kilo in Naki, Chala, and Nika. So when Yanka, Jaka doing it different from Kedawati in America. Although every day an organization is good, it's much better. But then Kaya, some of your problem, Bakalwell. Kaya concerning Coach in America, you took. Adier Kur insecurity. Why you insecurity? Actually targeting on the development. Insecurity a kit of hair. Yan Murle, Ake, okay, Nue in a cake good. But here Canada, many development here, and we gave examples. Nongpana came, Duke, Nongpana came, where a cook. I know school you come on. Yomaki, school you come on. Kukakin, Janab, you can't problem. Ilan the kidnap. In actual fact, why better off than Rumbek and Warap. The two guys quite in a we are better off. So I will look and take it away. There is a clear couple of work here, and on a bunny below, and it has been agreed that Yan Bany, I will go rear then Panther on the Yajan, Yideng Malwa, go, dog, job on Ireland, the woman and the page, Kabeluin. Like in Pinyabanan, door, so what they have done is that Bany Abiyayan 10 soldiers to guard them. So, could we expect no way ever some of your problems? I know that you are native. You know, Narega quite. The Rega quite carried Ben a kill or a kid dick. And I'm Coco, you could be on a kaya which has on God. The name of Kaya Cogloy in your BERT be quite a joy to return. None of Coy India, when Peer Cake, Kaka, Jock, a Gatkarin. Could be signed in for the Dubai. And when I view your career, Australian. Kitchen quite I go the Lanya, call the Tiao, can I go with the Tommy Jaw? Take off Ponto and his quite got like a lot of Dingama. Kin Kaloinum, Kin Kaloinum. Why are you yan? Quite cock in America, Poyen, they cannot cock up to who are carrying lawyer. So I you update to be tower, but you are correct. Kayaka yoke important there. To Ben Yana go to the Ajamia. How do we develop? Development I will Ben following way. Either by way you pour with the Muslim. Kulak. Well about school, well about railway dairy, well about railway fishing nets, well about เป็นโกเทนเป็นเชียนที่อายิ่งแดนเหนือเบียบุตรวัดแต่ละเล่าก็นาผู้เล่นเธอก็รอยี่เบอร์ชัวเบย์แบบบิยาลบัวยังไงดิอยากที่อาจารย์ว่าโบลิสับลาอาชีมาเคลื่อนที่องก็ก็ว่าเคลื่อนไหวก็ว่าก็เป็นสิ่งเลยนะอยากเกยยงมาเดบิวโบลิแบบเป็นที่เชื่อเลยเห็นเราไปเจอเขาเลยอันนี้ก็เลยก็พอดียงDirector ya $33,000 ที่อันนี้เชื่อคำสตาร์ทอะไรดอลน่าจะก็ใช้เลยนะรายเก็ตทรัคต์คือเราผ่านบุลล็อกอะไรdevelopment กันแต่ละบ้านเลยอย่างเวลาไปทีมงาน with the investors ก็วันนี้ interest ไป investing กูบ้าแค่วันนี้แค่ยินกับยาลูกไปมุดีเด็กกัน in future maybe about own กันนะไปอยู่ที่มันก็ต้องมีอะไรควรเจริญอาชีย้อนดาวเฉลยแม้ในย่างในจอดีวันนี้มาในเดือดร้อนเลยผ่านอาเข็มเลยดูมันผ่านอาเข็มดูในรู้ว่าเนี่ยนะก่อนผมงั้นที่ถูกอันเวลาคิดยาอะไรคิดยาแค่มีเท่กูแค่มีก็อันน้องชาดาเชื่อแบบกอราวันหลายก็ได้แค่คิดอันน้องชาดามัน the same thing where cookมีรู้กับวิสมันเวรคุกกับนั่งชาได้น่าเด็กชาเหล่านั้นกันคุกยุคชาได้ทีมงาน with NGOs with Christian churches ด้านที่วุก็ที่ว่ากันยามว่าวันนั้นก่อน I think Australian businessmen are interested to go and I think I'm very good chance if you do a little bit more work. Yeah, you join when I wear a Tony and then try to see whether you can make people interested to come. But security. So the message below God is to address this question of insecurity. We know it's insecurity, the big attack, but in the case of the community, kuma de pa na jam kachin call already. But I know the kuma de pa persuaded through our government. And the business people, that will be good. American trade delegation in Europe who attended Washington, but she was attending here program. It visited 7 states, of which only one of them. I remember quite a few here. I began wise tournament, and when I get cock who go to the America with you, I'll bet a while. Who walk, what you ago? What around the Beneca do where the pin. American could be a book of pink. The Jahala could be a book alone among Arab company that Dubai. Cake I yick a Mataram and the Boma. We only hear one my way of cake a loika. I call the tourism be shorter. So cake off and Anaka friends among them, Piak Yoka way, go down and Kokok. So, in a nutshell, you are correct. Yani, Kapuan, Changuan, Chingway, Babel, well, and I'm really happy in a Chiway and wealth, and I would now add to Kichago. Yan, go to Tongue. My child around the University of Sudan, that is fine. But one crani and the Borban. Borban, go on me I do. They can't look dancing. A child on me I do. Riena to New York, one to California. In New York, I thought the one who gets out the temp. Who thought and I got my thesis so on a diaper. Yola, you know, you go little and you I mean. They can one and 1 year land the cooking room. Well, a young boy. Well, I yak a per you. What a young man of your movie about per you. Well, I yak a per you, I yak a king. Well, a young lawyer ball at go to the country, Louis, and thereby. Kayak rajon ni adu bol ringan tau tayak. An bol apa yang baca yang dia tak ni. Kar bina le bangaloi, wala bol goloi, wala lain ke ceng kan. Chả mấy ai thì chín là cái tal là cái nó lên nhìn cái anh cái này luôn apa kan leru anh nong thì bài bên lọt bên nhiệt tiếng bài một bàn thôi gọi là chín bàn chỉ phải được rồi là khi cái ai chẳng ở bài cái bằng nghe pal cái đời cô làอาจารย์ก็น่าเรียกว่านิ่มนี่คิดว่าไปท่าอ่อนเลยอย่างนั้นไปชอบยาตัดเดี๋ยววัวลอยกุชีกติกแต่เด็กก็เลยเฉยไว้จังเลยที่นั่นต้องมันทอดตัวเราพูดเป็นเนี่ยลิเป็นบอลง่ายเย็นยักษ์เซฟนี่อ่ะก็คอยรู้ท่าผ่านเดี๋ยวไว้เดี๋ยวเอ็นนะอันนั้นคือจอลspouse abuse battery อาจารย์บอกกอดตัวก็กูเรียนน้องโบลีอาเชี่ยลอยอ่ะอาจารย์มั้งแต่เป็นอะไรลอยที่นั่นมันจังแดนนี่ว่าจังอาเชี่ยยากูกับยาลอยอ่ะแต่มันเบ้โบลีไปนะอาเชี่ยบลูชิที่ว่าก็รู้กูแต่ได้คือเว้ยก็คือสิ่งที่โกระบายน่าตรงเราไหวเป็นยังไงว่าทิ้งแต่ก็ร้อยอยู่อะไรก็ชิ้นอะไรก็ชิ้นแค่จอยจอลโบลีวันนี้เราก็ไว้ตรงว่าก้องเหมือนกันอาจจะไปเรียกกันเอาวอกพี่คิดกันอาจจะผ่านมารู้มาเด้งอาช่วยเด้งอาจจะไปเรียกเด้งไปจ่ายก็จังมุโกยอ่ะเข็นไปจังอะไรยาลากอกยินยาโอเคลองดูนะกันนะก็ไว้ก็ดีfor both of you มีแต่การแข่งกันมีแต่เพียรอย่างเมื่อป่านเนี่ยเขาจะแดนท้อเอร์ที่แบนอะไรดีหรือมีผู้ไปเย็นเทียดกูเย็นกูที่ได้เย็นอย่างเนี่ยเดี๋ยวมาซาโพลกูอยากจะทิ้งชิบิจอโพลละราเบกาวอย่างนั้นก็เย่เนี่ยนาอยู่แบบมิดบางมั้งตารวาระบัดดุยคิดก็ยกลอยไปที่เขาเรียกให้ชาละบิวสบิวคุณเย่อย่างนั้นแต่แค่นอกเขาอย่างนั้นก็มีโดนนายจะขอกับเกณฑ์กับโพลก็เลยบีนายจองอะไรจองเลยไปอินเตอร์เทนยังไงเลยต่อคือเวลาการน้องคือขี้นานวันกูรู้ว่าดีอะไรอินที่เก่งดันเนี่ยวันละทิ้งมันเดือดร้อนแต่ยังทิ้งก็ยังกอกกันน้ำมันอยู่ที่อยู่กันวันนักแค่เดี๋ยวกัน
โอ้เบอร์จินมังอะไรที่ใหญ่แทนเวลามีอะไรอ่ะโซมังวัวจินว่าชูเบลเล่จะได้ถึงชัวร์สิDoctorateชูเล่จะได้เล่จะไม่จะว่า
license one year first of all let me say it's like this ASCOM yani oil exploring company in a will baby we are contracting University of Khartoum is all free international University of Moldova Free International University of Moldova in a core the license I can bring running the university or the institute a private institution. So it is the Moldovan license. Employment of a student of graduate. First of all, university education, or any type of education I learn, I can be producing manpower with development law. But that development does not necessarily mean to Lui the Lonapuma. Because Nacharan trained, I gain the skills to be able to be creative, either Nilonapuma or Londeto. But what I have done in my planning, now law paper, law Yumia, and will also answer the Lual. There is the clusters of academic program and linkages. And you are right, I can't jam about it. And on the science-based cluster, Amudwa class, the science. And then in the middle, you have got environment. And then in the last one, you have humanities. Humanities, under them, you have economic and social studies, business administration, accountancy, human resource management. Then may go to the next level, entrepreneurship, hotel management, tourism, secretarial. So in the nutshell, the science-based students will spend about 2 years there in sciences. Other students will also start their studies in the other humanities, social studies and so forth. The science-based, after 2 years, will then feed into, they go into faculty of medicine, or faculty of veterinary medicine, or agriculture, or engineering, or they go to environmental studies, where they study fish biology, environmental health, petroleum protection, and so forth. But get the employment, as you answered, because we want to combine academic and vocational. And so in this organogram, and please make sure until that everybody has this. Here, say for example, natural law into faculty of engineering. The level of intake. My brother here saying, Akoubeny for engineering. Then a capiting certificate then, has he qualified to go for the degree of engineering or not? My brother here may say, my certificates are less points scale. He could go into diploma. There are others, they are very less, they could go for certificate. Now, after the diploma, they are progressing well, then you can be promoted to read for the degree. This system, in America, in the RMIT here in this country. And that's why I'm excited about it. Which means everybody has a chance. Somebody may say, forget it, I don't want diploma. Okay, do certificate. And you become a plumber. You know, I certificate level. Some of them I diploma. In that case, brother, when I award it, natural into sciences, certificate, you will be employed because a lot born now. Call Uganda by Kenyan. The will be a bricklayer. Get a certificate or diploma in bricklaying, in carpentry, in electricity, and so forth. The same thing in the area of humanities. Secretarial work. Secretaries, I can obey to pay, and by the way, my secretary, listen to this very carefully. My secretary, do you know Yenga? My secretary, well, they are trained in that. And Ken Jamlan Bakala Korean, Yana Panda, can better. No, advertisement in a low boy, you okay qualified. Okay, none of coaching qualified here, but you can't tell me Yan Kare, Yan Kai. You didn't qualify. They're right there. You see? So, tourism, hotel management, bor man ko lui no te lati ai nyir ka duor dor we ka Uganda ku kai ko ka Kenya. If we start to do that hotel management to all about near korora who can produce, and then they will go into these businesses. So there is every chance I have considered that the question of employment, and this is why I came up. I didn't even know that it was existing in this country. In America, you go to a college and you come out with what they call associate degree after 2 years. But here, it's exactly like what I have learned at home. And this is why we are going to collaborate. That means we are thinking of employment opportunities for our kids who will come to this university. That means we are giving the chance to people, even intermediate in information technology, computer science. In fact, as soon as we go back to Nogapon Chukalim, we are going to start that computer science so that people come to learn computer. English language. And on now, the ball, the jungle, yan language then a code. Ukoi kokia, tikala jama, wati ne mana Arabia, particularly from Lara, now Kuma Tomial, and yet why Louis English in the southern Sudan. So okay, I be working special ngadi liep, ukabu white parpenye, ache majana. So we are very careful about employment opportunities. Koko could be yellow day and be PhDs, loy, lagima yomukoyo, be Aggrey Ayuen Majok, ahlan wa sahlan. Go to the market, kapel kuye. Achana koku budu kien wala mafi. Education has to be made available. See, so that is how I can answer your question. The next question, and I'm going to be brief because I'm also tired. Huh? Now, deadline for construction, we were thinking until deadline. I want the money yesterday. I want the money yesterday, not today. You look at deadline gam. If, for example, after 1 month, uba ping nong somewhere or on the bangai kwanye the work. Yeni is organized. We have got about 500,000. I will say come with X and Y. Pinyato, the land is there. Kuloko contract, and then they start building it. I don't have a deadline. My deadline has passed. I want to build this as soon as possible. I want to build as soon as possible. Maybe then again from Panchol, I know a question about
insecurity.
Yes, insecurity. You see, and I'm not answering this question for Paul Manyan. Paul Abubena Belwe, the Kinkinya Yokopin is this. Akuma Chengade, you know, I thought we get to work. But then, Kaji, and I'm Kajiwa. Anong kay chol faka yan ko bor ko chine long bor ene ayo pal le ka wal patala chan wal patala ti achino ko kala ni le ku bio no wal patal bi ka bor de ya ai ka be fak fe ko chol faka ko ke ya item di lo liao di lo liao be ka la wari Kaka, lakin kada bear, and this will add to kin a king. I think you secured by 2 people have answered, but and pay the counties get the Amador, I keep quality all. Kumaten around the Yamunkulu, how do you collaborate? Keka Medka, my board, I colloid within the institute there. Why jam behind the scene? We discussed this, look at lawyer. Mamanikeya Mare, that the cock of a walk had suggested this, the lower board. Wundro, Duke, Tweet, Yerul, I think, could not be anyone called 5 of them. Ayun, yes. Exactly. aka kibana ga chimat bor emane kray war jarabe loy war dai chwe ko tio war jarabe loy na dio ran chi wo jam telephone a chi lo ku le na ran chol makhe ga chol ma jo ka ko mo nya na ran ni chi bánh để nòe đấy là trong đó có cái chế bé nào mà đi để tục cho bố của lùi là cái có cái rồi nhà chị coi chuyện là nhỉ cái luật áo quần chán mà mình bé đi cũng chế cái thiếu hòa đấy thiếu hòa bé ra lôi trên đây chỉ bé bây giờ pin long để nòe cái nó walk murle cái kén bên but đó cái bức cái cho anh ang amar de korbi chole ya den mo sakim bera chanu walk including myself yok lel wala na do ko jol judi jol to ma dinga to ke speaker ka moy murle that's good ko randana kana to no ma dinga moy murle nuara to awo ko wo chogre awo re ko ya kuma na de ke chele be ti kula na chai ya yong yo mi wo che jam no ko kon. What is happening? Anong ra anong keloi mana ne pale. Ago na yo kale bija maka wa je keloi. Anong ra loi ke dalian kale ba loi yong ke ta wa je keloi. So we are in advising in within na amand musakafi. Buko chonyu ko be discuss ken. Because tang dia na yuen abi ke murle ka bi dil ni. Actually, be here or will be a cock, whom I cock and I get job. In fact, I'm jam cool to go and go on around the Kulana and again. Who can well and a canoe, a chiller and Louis, yes, and so forth, but I ain't a carrier. I check a gum with a point and the kid, Tiana. Can I better same lick at Tieto? Well, lack a non cock one. Jam ka wena ko kona be murle bene ne yin gop yin ba chok mana kala mi ke ban ye lo abaya speaker urere toinom ko kona ben be ko be lack to your consistencies go and talk to them to stop or you don't come ka to kana sulta ko la manya simple as that fa yen ko cha jam woi jam wet ka ko jam ke de ke ko nwan e ke de ke ko nwan ke security ya a che wa pe apa ke ne chi a ke ta ra to rumbe agar ke ne jurabel a ta jeng to na go ya ba la nga ban a ke na ro ya warap ku ke ne Anyieth koi che ro be jor khen nong koi yang adi ye mai thoj nong koi mai thoj nong chi ki murle ke ye ke tor yo no Anyieth koi cha no ko ka terda na Khartoum ye ke yo na chi insecurity chi cause kri intka ba da chi loy ku yi referendum chi loy chang referendum ngadi abdil ban ko doli na abdil ban ye ngande UN ade ke lo ban na ko ro fa ke ne do ke tak ke na ri wo la che o pe e ke de concern ra na ba ko ya ta na yuen ke chi ko mat ke de ke ro wala diat ay lew abdil lew ke na chang wo ke ro no gabal anyanya twe wo ke ro no dio anyanya wo ke ro no dio ra di baba government wo ke ro no ibi wa ter ko ru ke ro ko yo mo ye na man ke do ri ya ba ni ko ro no cha nga ka man ana fa ko cha ma ta kuma ya ma ra ji cho la ben dio bài là tất nhiên cái châu Âu bố chứ gạo châu Âu gạo là mấy cái quên cái Âu bố go cái món đại bên này mà đấy để bánh cái gì căng cái rồi các tiệt tao bánh để cái chuyện chỉ bánh nó là đua cái Âu bánh đặt riết đèn hoàn riết đèn hoàn nó có cái quê chơi này khi người ta ăn các cái giống như đuột cái lối hoàn hoặc đen hai chuột or mà biểu đồng này or ngay đi bánh đi còn phải quyền anh ấy cái này chơi luyện cả chơi đúc ấy anh chơi mấy người Âu bánh đặt riết đấy cái đua cái aja ma pe nang tor ti ya mu tor ma na dom ku ri ka chin tu wo ru point mi a wo ko boli nge ka bia bo yen boli ke tier ke masalain wa bia ku ma ke ario so kene e lwe war kene be ban do nang ke bu ke yen boli masalain ke de ro ti le wo kor be dang be nyai mo tin chen disarmament. Disarmament, I'm sure the chicken Martin were when few more food brogol look at now, anytime now. Ukabe loy, Gabelbe color in the Kaba. For Akuma Louis, a man yam walking, Police Friday. Yes, Friday, Korean Kabal Mar, the governor, Jalto. Walato, Jubaman, a madden to her cool. A Puku, Yomuchi, Kararo, Kararaka, Mar, the governor, some man Juba, to her cool. Yokui, Yomuchi, one would act the security. So, what is security? People are talking. We can coin one at Chano and on Coco, Yerulu, Kaka, Puma, Ukai, take here and a long in a fight cartoon. And get much like deadline 4 years, 5 years. I are you a non Garang, you are doing no Garang, deadline there too. What level? That's a very good question. Level the budget, Taban will budget I low every year. So, budget the 2010, we are different. Kiran le bijama, but even with this 13 million yan is just useless. I mean, I could work one at Chano and what can live there. So, Neruni, what you do pay the one, pay tier to tier for, pay came one cartoon. So, we think that one will do something and the pool low came one. But we hope that yan budget in Bajalba lawyer. Anche we talk about too much and I talk about too much natural maraba jalking, when again by loyalty. Be by me at bay, be by Lloyd, the company, but a Lloyd. For a year, I can be what depending. Yeah, what you look at depending, and Kalu can make a can bag you no bag it to bend there. I had proposed 13.5 million Kaka Benacoin. No more diamond, your budget, salary. Chapter 1 should not be more than 1/10. So, 13.5. Services, in the Binan came the milk, Warai, Kumo, petrol, Kukaka, Chairman, they get 50 million. But then, development, then wood year, halls, Kapur, wood then you catch and him for lecture halls. For laboratories, 83 million. I got the estimate from the engineers. So, in the same thing, I will make another budget and maybe do more. Because now, by taking new students, then I will need more money. So, that budget up alone, and then I will submit it. Now, question then I did the bank any you know what Kaya and all Jama Nong came you know it the start has been difficult. And on regulations how universities are running. And on cake also Sanduka enemy cake when they come in they pay some kind of fees. They're free. And then education, higher education, let me like Jalba will be a child. But I near the corridor. Now, if the problem to Hanum now is what do we do? Hanum, you been here, you to think, can call and comedy. No, call Ben a 1 minute. No, call Ben ye yellow. So, hand non imkania to board the big military of call man. So, it is important that they nang dahalia. And then we will make a more can discuss with my management. But I think two things will happen. Either utensil available or we get a contractor. That system in America. That is, you get a contractor, and then I think that is what is in our mind. because Kito Nankawajat, Ake taught you to tell it. You know, they get like that. Maybe that's why they were asking them, they are paying 12,000. But my UK will come. Actually, will come. The amount of money that you are paying, those prefab loy for other facilities, computers, from the revenues oil. So it was still our money. Here we okay, you see. And on top of that, you'll be 12,000 a year. It's still a double payment, you know. So I can pay you could not care. And we okay, Jamale. Nothing I can give on Moldova. I put you are in room or Yama. I can read what you're looking at, Pero, right? They were saying, unless the so the Jomale governor said, okay, we'll give you another ticket. They will look at you by the ghost, by Governor South Sudan. But so please hand over the institute, the university. Actually, Yellow Pony, could be a poor jump, could look, me one while Kawa, one. What you call? I got a meeting. We meeting with the vice president. They asked him, are you going to support them still? Why should you not continue? Okay, about that. Why don't you bring them? Because I think you would do Pigaloy. I can do Pig in Moldova. You could use your cake on their compound, Malwalichana, no, go away, Kiloka chatting to you. I raised in it. Nache, Tad and a future took. Jamarito, Kujelka, Kukoma, Luizado, Temke, I can move, okay. They were abusing people. Yeah, and the people I can pay as long as Roar Yama. And I can't feel I can pay me. I can lost like that in the Sudan. They are not like that. Universities with you, I guess, can call you, I can go to you know. So in the case, that's what happened after will walk. And yet they were asking for a license so that they abuse people even more. You know. So we I think I have answered that well. We will have a budget. Question to Governor Paul about the security. I think I can do no. Governor Paul is working on that. And I said, I don't know what could be now. The governor is here cool. Lual, I think Lual I can do no me about other. In actual fact, we have this question, particularly business accounting, business administration. Now, one of the things that we are going to consider as soon as we go back. So we will. You cannot do science in emptiness. You know, science depends on others. I think one subject will do it without others. So you are also taken the humanities are also taken care of. I think none of the Jalbe one in a couple. That's what I could say. Thank you.
Thank you.